Welcome to Class TV. I remain myself Alewi Tosin. Now this is Electricity 7. On this episode, we are taking electrical energy. What's electrical energy? Electrical energy is the work done when a current flows from one point to another of different potential. Current flows from one point to another of a certain what? Potential difference. It is measured in joules. Electrical energy is what measured in joules, just like the other source of energy we have. Heat energy, nuclear energy, solar energy, and so on and so forth. So this is also measured in what? Measured in joules. Now, we said our energy, which is work done. While we were discussing about potential difference in our previous episode on this topic, we said that what work done is given as quantity of charge times potential difference. Quantity of charge times potential difference. So here again, we are recalling to that again, that work done equals to quantity of charge multiplied by potential difference. Our quantity of charge, like I said, is measured in coulombs. That's C. And our potential difference is measured in volts. I've always said that. In volts, that's V. So we can say that what our electrical energy, let's denote it by W, is equal to what? Is equal to QV. Is equal to QV. And from this now, if you recall from our previous topic, if you recall that we said our Q is equals to what? IT. Where our I is a current and our T is a time taken. Then we can say that our W here is equals to what? VIT. I said that. And again, let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. Now, we can also recall from Ohm's law. From Ohm's law, we recall that we said our V equals R. That's V equals Ri. So we solve for V equals to R in equation 2. Then we can say that what our W, which is work done, is equals to, instead of writing V now, we're writing Ri. That's Ri. That's our V. Then this I is it. I and T. Our V is Ri. Then our I is it. Then this is what? T. So with this, we can say that our R is equals to I times I is I squared. So this is also the formula for what? For electrical energy, depending on the givens in the question. Also, we can also recollect that. Let's call this equation 3. Now, we can also recall that we said from V equals to R, from V equals to Ri, we can say that our R is equal to V over I. So if we solve for R is equal to V over I again, in W is equal to V IT, V, instead of writing VIT, okay. Now let's solve for I equals to V over R, okay. So that we say that V is equals to IT. Now our I will now be boom bracket V over R. Then this is what? T. So that we can have what? Our W will now be equal to V squared over R times T. V squared over R times what? T. So that's another formula for finding what? For finding our electrical energy. So we say W is equal to VIT. W is equal to Ri squared times T. And also have what? W is equal to V squared over R times T. Now let's take electrical power. Now, let's take electrical power. Yes, we say power is the rate of doing work. Power is the rate of doing work. It is denoted by P. Power is denoted by P, and it is measured. Power is measured in watts. Power is measured in what? In watts. Just like electrical energy is measured in joules. So we say power is the rate of doing work. Sorry, this should not be there. Is the rate of doing work. So we said measured in what? Watt, and is denoted by P. Now we can recall that power is equals to work over time. Now, in this case now, the work we refer to here now is our electrical energy. Is our electrical energy. Is our electrical energy. So if our electrical energy, record that our electrical energy is given as what? Is given as QV. So it means that we can say our power itself is equals to what? QV over time. That's over T. That is one. Now we also recall that we said that our W, which is our electrical energy, is equal to VIT. Then our power now will be what? VIT over T. So this cancels this. Then we can say power is equals to what? VI. Equals VI. And we also record that we said that what? Okay, from this now, if you record that you said V is equals to R over V is equals to Ri, V is equals to Ri, then we can say that our power now is equals to what? Instead of writing V now, we are writing Ri, then this is I. So which means that power will be given as what? Ri squared. So those are the formulas for what? Finding power. And also again, if you say that from power is equals to Vi, if you record that our I is equals to V over R from Ohm's law, then we can still say that what? Power is equals to V squared over R. These are formulas for what? Finding power. Formulas for finding power. Now, we can also talk about conversion of electrical energy to what? To other source of energy. Converting electrical energy to other source of energy. We can talk about converting electrical energy to heat energy. Converting electrical energy to heat energy. To heat energy, it can be converted to heat energy. That's what where we say our heat energy is given as mc theta, and power is what? VIT. So just like we have it converted using our boiling ring we use at home, our pressing iron, electrical energies are converted to what? To heat energy with all those type of what? Devices. We also have electrical energy converted to mechanical energy. Example of that is our electric fan at home. It's an example of mechanical equipment. So when we connect it to source of electricity, it works as what? As mechanical instrument. So we say that it can convert. It has been able to convert from electrical energy to what? To mechanical energy. We also talk about our light energy too. Electricity can also be converted to what? Light energy. That's a good example is our fluorescent, our bulb we use at home. So which converts to what? Electrical energy to what? To light energy. So we also have our sound energy too. It can also convert to sound energy. That's what we talk about what? Our telephone, our earpiece. It converts electrical energy to what? To sound energy. So we're able to mention 4 different sources of energies that it can be converted to sound energy, to heat energy, to mechanical energy, and also to what? To light energy. So we'll continue on there in our next class where we'll be able to take examples of what? Examples are calculated questions on what? On electrical power and electrical energy. Thank you. I name myself Aloy Tosin. How many minutes?